How do you feel?
Great. There's only one thing missing. The Blues aren't playing.
It's have you had a look back on your time here and thinking that it's a bit nostalgic?
Yes, it is. Look, I think this one reminds me of the 2005 with Sydney. Sydney, the emotion in the crowd when they won their first one in 72 years. This has got all the potential, if the Doggies pull it off, to have that crowd emotion like we had then, which probably is the one that stands out the most for me.
Wow. So obviously the Bulldogs will have an increased, I suppose, appetite for Saturday and the feeling around it?
Well, have a look around today. I mean, the movement around the city, around the MCG, the Bulldogs colours, the emotion, you know, unbelievable stories about families and people who attended 54, etc. So it's got all of the hallmarks of what Sydney did in 05.
Speaking of, how are ticket sales?
Well, there are no such thing as ticket sales, as you know, in the Grand Final. They're all gone. There's no shortage of people who want them. But look, you know, the emotion of this, I think even the neutral supporter wants to be here to see this.
So, what are you expecting Saturday? 100,000?
I'm hoping so. I see the weather's always a factor, but corporate tickets are out there. We hope they're all here because we do want to see a big full crowd. It'd be great to have the 100,000 again for the Doggies. And
who's going to be the biggest guest that you're hosting tomorrow?
Well, that's a very good question. I'm not sure I can divulge the guest list, but look, we've got a good selection of people across the industry. Both sides are represented, former players of both. Very pleased that we've got a young Andrew Dunkley who's got a foot in both camps, I suppose, in with us, and no, look forward to it tomorrow.
You're a little bit sad come 5:30 tomorrow?
Well, I've still got 6 months to go, so it doesn't feel like I'm finishing, but I'm sure it's going to hit me at some stage.
And what's next for Stephen Gough?
Good question, Tony. I don't know. Wait and see.